Hi everybody, it's Julie and I have a paperclip tutorial. So one of the things we're going to make is we're going to make a ticket paperclip. We're going to make the jar with the flowers, and we're also going to use our square. So you're going to want one of the gray blue tags, one of your squares that you did with the packing tape, your tickets, and your butterfly clip. I believe you still have the white paper clip, and then please go ahead and pull a couple of paper clips out of your office supply stash. Okay, first of all, we're going to go ahead and let's do the ticket. It's very, very easy. This one here, I went ahead and I cut off 2 of them, folded it in half. Okay, now you can go ahead if you really want to have these on the letters on, or numbers, geez. Okay, so I would do one with the numbers and one without. And what you're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take your paper clip and just attach it in. Oh, I personally like the big paper clip on the outside. Let's do it twice. On the outside. Okay, so there we go. So my big one is on the outside. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some glue here. Now, it could be fun. You could go ahead and string something through and hang it off down here. I'm not prepared for that, but it would be kind of cool. I mean, just to take, some string or something and tie it. Well, here, we'll just do it because I've got this sitting here. So just before we close it, we can go ahead and do this, and then we could tie some beads on here, a charm, something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to go ahead and come over, and I haven't moved my glue gun yet, so I'll be out of the picture, out of frame for just a moment as I put glue around the and I put a lot, but that's okay. So then I'm just going to attach it, and some might come out the top. Be careful because your this paper clip could get pretty warm. Okay, and then just pull any of your strings. So there we have this paper clip that is this one's a card. It's going to go and it's going to sit flush on your book. It's very, very nice that they sit flush because then they don't add a whole lot of bulk into your book. You could also, with these, have them come in off the side and even off the bottom. Okay, so that is the ticket, and this is the other ticket. And we are going to have these ready. I'm going to wait until we have a little bit more scraps to add them. So I'm putting them in my already done pile. I just wanted to do one paper clip video. So, okay, so our next one, you're going to take the card that came in your Spring Blossom kit and cut it to the postcard size. So this is the regular from the 8.5 by 11 printout of the 4 postcards. And we're going to take the pink basket, and you're going to take your jar, and yours may be a little bit different from this. We all had different jars. And we're going to go ahead and come all the way up, put your jar on it, come all the way up to just underneath the roses. Okay, it's really important that you're underneath these roses. And then we're going to fussy cut. And so we're going to fussy cut around the jar. And then we're going to go ahead and, let's see, should we? Let's go ahead and, I did not make one of these beforehand, so I know it's going to work, but, okay, so I like the ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and this will make it much easier too if we go like this and cut up around here. Now I'm just going to cut around this. I'll come back and cut these better, and you're going to want to cut these better as well, but for the sake of time, I'm going to just go around. Like I said, I'm going to come back and do a better job of cutting those. And then I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to come around this rose, around the piece of fern. I'm getting a cramp in my hand. Okay. I'm going to cut down and around the jar, but you can see I still need to cut up in there. So, and I should have my little fussy cutting scissors, but they're in the grand room because I've been fussy cutting. Okay, so there is what I was hoping to do. And of course, if you want to just cut just the flowers, I think that actually would be really pretty. But I'm thinking, I think that this was going to kind of look kind of cool, because this is going to end up being outside the book a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do for this is we are going to use the butterfly clip. And so what we need to do is to come in and actually put your butterfly clip on this, okay? And so what's going to happen is your clip is going to be here and here. And what we will end up doing is this clip here will become your paper clip on the side of your book, okay? So you'll be able to clip it on. It'll be a pretty good size clip. And so it will, not only will it hold something here, but it'll also become a pretty good tuck, I think. So go ahead and put your butterfly clip on like this, okay? Grab the glue, and you're going to put it everywhere on the paper, on the side that is showing the basket with the flowers. Okay, and on this one, I'm even going to go down to the bottom of the basket paper. So you see, I've gone down to the bottom of the basket paper. I'm going to come back and I'm going to attach my little thingy here. Okay. So again, like I said, you don't have to leave this basket on here like I am doing. You can go ahead and cut out your flowers. But I do like it. So, and then come and do a better job around all of these. Because that's where it's going to start looking really interesting and cool, is when you fussy cut around the flowers. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. And if you don't want to do this and use this, you can just use the card like I had it originally. That was the flowers that I was going to put in this basket were not going to work. And then I pulled out this card and went, oh, this card will work. It's the same. It's like it was made to do this. It's the right size and everything. If you're cutting it in the large, the 8.5 by 11 size of the 4 postcards, and you can even use the one that came in your kit if you have the physical Spring Blossom kit, which everything that I am using in this Spring Blossom series is in that kit, except for your book paper, and you know, glue and your tools. But all of, and now your silver paper clips. But your butterfly paper clip is in your kit. It was in there with the washi tape that's on the Trivial Pursuit card. Okay, so there is our little, it's actually a pretty good size. And one other thing I would definitely do to this is either with your blue or your pink, depending on what color I would put some of the baker's twine. Just wrap it around twice. Now, you're not going to have this baker's twine if you used it for your little tassel. But if you didn't use it for your little tassel, then you would have this for this. And of course, you can use anything that's in your stash that matches. I'm excited to see some of the projects starting to show up in my Scrap All About It, Dearjuliejulie Scrap All About It Facebook page. So I call them the lookalikes, and I'm going to be giving some things away to the people that have shared what they have made. So if you have made anything, and it doesn't have to be with the kit, but any of these ideas that I've been sharing in this Spring Blossom series, if you've made any of the items, you are welcome to come and put them in that, oh boy, I can't even think, in the Scrap All About It Facebook page, or Facebook group, and possibly get to win something. So this is our butterfly paperclip, and it is a really, this is a really good size. If I had, the book is in the car because I took it to show my parents. So there, and it holds really, really well, and it'll be really flat, but it'll also stick out, and you'll have this embellishment out the side if you want to. Or again, you can cut this and cut around the flowers, and that would be really pretty too. I might do one of those as well. So that is our mason jar, and we're going to be having, we really are going to have the Language of Flowers special printout, and those would be either real cool up here or real cool down here. So that is ready. So we have the gray tag. We have the, what is this? Pink, or actually whatever magazine, floral magazine piece that you have used for the packing tape method, and you've made your square. we're going to go ahead and use that. And we'll use one of the plain silver paper clips. Sure we will. I have all these colored ones. Okay, so let's see, how are... Okay, we're going to do this one as from the side. Okay, and we're going to go ahead, we're using this tag, and I'm going to put, okay, so I'm using the smaller one on the inside, I'm using the larger one on the outside, and this, I'm going to have it go in this configuration. But because I have this little spot, and I like things hanging out the side of my journals and the ones that I make. So I'm going to take just a piece of this baker's twine. Now you can use your pink baker's twine or one of the other scraps that you have. You can even wait until you see what scraps you have that are genuinely a scrap. And I'm just going to go ahead and try and thread it through. There we go. I'm just trying to get this done before I go. We have our tax appointment today, so goody. But I'm done. My taxes are done. Yay. Well, unless they tell me I need something else, but yeah, there we go. And then I have my little pink, and I'm going to go ahead. So we're going to go ahead and attach this. I'm going to let this come over just a tad because I want the pink to be on there. Okay, again, the silver paper clips are going to come from your stash. They are not included. You did get a white, you got 5 paper clips, blue, yellow, and white. So we've used a couple of those already, and we have a couple things that we're making with the others. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and I kind of made the square there. I'm going to attach it, and then we have our little piece hanging off down here. Okay, and remember when I don't know if I did these on camera, but I cut a couple of these pieces from one of the embroidery things that we were using. And I'm just going to attach that down here at the bottom. And I'm going to use the glue gun for that also, because it's going on the packing tape. Okay, try and get it. There we go. So it's on there. Now you see we've got our little our paper clip, and it's another one of the flat ones, so it's going to just come really nicely onto and hold onto the side of the paper. I like that. And look, we have a little hole up here, so we could put something up there, or we could have it hang on this side, and that could be a little charm. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's go back to this configuration. Okay, and I thought we'd go ahead and we'd use this little blue vase from one of the, you had 5 of these in your kit. These are wrapping paper. The kit is still available, and in my Etsy shop, Dearjuliejulie, and so are the what are the digital kits. I'm sorry, y'all. My brain is just doesn't seem like it's all here yet. And I know that that happens after the loss of a loved one. So there we have, and again, we are going to leave it at this and come back, and of course you could add a flower, but what I really want to do on these is I want to get it to where we are at the, you know, at the, where we have scraps, but you can come back in and add a trim. You know, one of the trims or two of them. That actually kind of looks cool. Of course, I think we've used them all. This is from the next kit. Meaning the next Spring Blossom kit, that, because I have the coffee dyed one is sitting over here. Okay, so I think this is going to be really cute. And, oh, I know what I wanted to add there. To put, because I have the blue there and I have the blue there, and this will give me a little bit more blue. And let's see, I think we will just go ahead and finish this. I'm going to go ahead and add this little flower. The flowers are also from the kit, but they are silk flowers that I purchased at a variety of places. And for this one, I'm flattening it out, because the whole idea of doing the flat paperclip was to have it be flat. But I'm going to come back in and I'm going to put a puddle. And we still have some of the pink beads. So I'm going to put one of the pink beads in the glue. And there you go. So there's that one. And we could just make like a tiny little, just a couple of the beads. Make a cute little charm to hang off there. So that is our flat paper clip. And this is our large flat paper clip. Now remember, with the butterfly clip, if you don't want to make this, you can make one of the angels, okay? And you just go in and tie the ribbon. It's looped through and then pulled. And then it has just a little bead for its head, and you have a little angel. So if you wanted to make that instead with your butterfly clip, you are welcome to do that. There is a tutorial for that. Okay, so the one other paper clip that we have to make is this one, okay? And it is made using a piece of the scrap from the book paper. Okay, so a scrap of book paper, and you just want to make sure that it is going to fit into your paper clip on the side that goes all the way across. So that would be on your paper clip, it would be this side, not the one that it closes, okay? And then we are going to go ahead and pull it through and glue it. I'm going to come a little further because let's go this way. Our words are going to be upside down. That's okay. You don't hardly see them anyway. Okay. And you can pull out your glue and just, doesn't work, of course. You can use your glue gun because it's glue, it's paper to paper, so it should glue. And then, let's see, it's about 2 inches, and we're going to go ahead and rip it across. And you'll get, if you pull up on it, you'll get a good amount of the fluffy stuff. Okay, so now you had, but I don't, because I've already made the next part and I can't find this piece. So we cut out this and used it on here. And I told you to save your scrap of the chrysanthemums right there. So you're going to go ahead and fussy cut around these chrysanthemums. And then you're going to put the picture and stuff aside because we have something we're going to use that for. It's going to be kind of cool. Okay, so we want the leaves. We're going to make sure we fussy cut and get these leaves. We did not take these leaves here. We went ahead and cut around them. Okay. Okay, so there is our fussy cut chrysanthemums. And then we have, we should have the little tiny piece of lace, the little tiny flat lace. I had everything out. I don't know where that particular little thing went. When you're talking about little teeny tiny lace. Okay. Well, you're also going to use just 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, of your pink gingham. Okay, so you're going to have that. Oh, is it in the bag? Nope. Oh, yep. There it is. Okay, so you're going to use 2 of the bumps. I'm calling these bumps. You'll hear me call those bumps all the time with the lace. So you're going to use 2 bumps of lace off, excuse me, off your little flat piece. And it's like, okay, I give up. I'm going to have to. It's cold in here. I don't know if you can hear the wind. It's howling. We got wind howling. Okay, so we're going to come across. Let's see. Here, look at here. Now put it on the wrong side. Come across and attach our lace first. So we're just going to do a little layering here. And then we're going to come back and attach our pink gingham just a little bit over the lace. Okay. And it can go off the side a little. And then we're going to attach our chrysanthemums, our little flowers. Okay. And there we go. And then we're going to want a piece of the blue from the fabric. Okay, and the first one that I made there, I used a scrap. So we'll just go ahead and cut that. Let's see, it's about a little less than 3 inches. And we're going to come over and we're going to put that behind because we should have done that ahead of time. And it's going to, well, this one's going to go on this side. Okay. So you'll put it on the outside of your paper clip. And double tie it just so that it, you know, it's not going anywhere. Okay. So you can do it either way, it's okay. Okay, so there, that is going to give you the paper clip that goes on to one of the envelopes that we made. Naturally, I cannot find. Oh, it goes on the one that we made that has the side that has the washi tape on it. See, I've got the paper clip is there holding it. So you can either hold it like this, or if you have done it this way, it can be held this way. Okay, so that is your little paper clip, and that helps to finish off one of the book paper little items that we made. Okay, so there we go. And if you are making the items, this will be one of the items that I'll be giving away, is this little paper clip that we just made. So if you have made any of the items that I have shown in the Spring Blossom series, you could win that. So please come and show them to us in the Scrap All About It. And since I have this left, I'm just going to go ahead and rip around it. And that, it'll give me some little like a sign maybe for when we get the words. I don't know, but I'll put it in the I already made it box. Okay, so there you go, paper clips. We have this one, and this one, and this one, and then we also made our 2-ticket, one that is plain, and one with the letters and with something hanging down off of it. So, oh, you know, I did have this from when I cut out the when I cut out these. Okay, I attached these to copy paper, and then I cut them out, and they are ready to be tags or tuck spots in the book. And this was in the center. So we could, and I'm going to, just rip around it, because I like to rip. I like to rip things. I'm going to save that. Okay, so I'm holding it with my left hand, tearing it with my right, and that's giving me the white ripped edge. Okay, and of course, if you like to distress, you can distress this, but look at how pretty that looks. Look at how pretty that would have just looked on there. I'm going to go ahead and put this on one of these. I have some book paper over here that I'm going to just go ahead and attach on here. Okay. Kind of going to be like decoupaging. I'm going to put it on. Okay, and this is on the plain ticket, which is cool. If you have these tickets, then you can just turn them over and you have the plain ticket, which is kind of cool. Hadn't thought about it till today. Okay, so I'm just going to go over the top and I'm going to add this. Okay, and let's see. Oh, make sure that's the Tombow Aqua Mono. Okay, go ahead and I'm decoupaging with the Tombow. Oh, I do like it though. Okay. Now, I wanted to add the I'll grab them out of here. I don't know where I put them after we just used them. Just used 2 of them. I'm going to put one of the dots, one of the blue dots down here. Okay. There we go. Whoop. Okay. So we have those, and this one will come back to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and have an amazing day. Bye.